UFC 304 has been announced, and the whole main card is here for UFC 304 Manchester. The main event sucks. The rest of the main card is absolutely stacked, and I'm going to be giving you guys a prediction and breakdown for each of the UFC main card fights. The UFC 304 main card opener is what I believe to be the number one contenders fight in the UFC flyweight division. We have Muhammad Mokaev taking on the pullout master, the new pullout king, Manel Kopp. And I think this fight is very exciting. I think that Manel Kopp is going to destroy him, though. Muhammad Mokaev has a lot of hype. The UFC is really trying to push this guy to the top of the rankings. They really think he's just the next big thing at flyweight, and I don't think so. I think he's super sloppy on the feet and super boring on the ground. So if it goes to the ground, maybe Muhammad Mokaev can just kind of smush him into the cage for 3 rounds, but I just don't think that's going to happen. I think Manel Kopp is going to torch this guy in 1 round, maybe 2. And yeah, dude, I think Manel Kopp's going to run through Muhammad Mokaev and probably get the next title shot. The next fight on the main card is Arnold Allen taking on Giga Chikadze. And this is another fight that I'm very excited for. I think the most underrated fighter at featherweight, Arnold Allen, and someone who's coming off of a very long layoff, Giga Chikadze. And man, Giga did not look very good in his comeback fight against Alex Caceres, and I think that Arnold Allen got robbed against Movsar Evloev. So even though Arnold Allen's coming off a loss, I think he 100% beat Movsar, and I think he's going to torch Giga. I don't think Giga has the same speed that he used to. I don't think he has the same quick twitch ability, and I don't think he carries the same power in those kicks that he used to. And maybe, his chin could definitely be a lot worse after that Calvin Kattar fight. So, yes, my final prediction is going to be Arnold Allen via first or second round TKO as well. Lock it in. Up next, we have another easy prediction, at least in my opinion. Paddy Pimblett taking on Bobby Green, and Paddy Pimblett sucks. We have to remember, this guy did lose to Jared Gordon and was unable to finish Tony Ferguson. If you cannot finish Tony Ferguson nowadays, I don't even know what to tell you, man. Even Nate Diaz could finish Tony Ferguson. Bobby Green finished Tony Ferguson and just styled on him way more impressively than Paddy Pimblett ever could. So I honestly think that Bobby Green, I think he's going to torch Paddy Pimblett. I think he's going to torch him in round 2. Round 2 TKO. Round 2 TKO. Lock it in for Bobby Green. Next up, we have the best fight of the night for sure, and the fight that I'm most excited for, and the fight that I honestly think is going to be the closest. We have Tom Aspinall taking on Curtis Blaydes, and wow, this fight is an absolutely great fight. I think Curtis Blaydes is going to give Tom Aspinall a good run for his money. I think it's going to stay on the feet. I don't think Tom Aspinall is going to wrestle Curtis Blaydes, but he probably could if he wanted to. And I do think that this fight is going to stay on the feet, and I think Curtis Blaydes is going to have his best chance, his best shot at beating Tom Aspinall is on the feet. So I do think that this fight is going to be close. I do think that Curtis Blaydes is going to give Tom Aspinall some troubles in the beginning, but I think that Aspinall is going to beat him up. I think Aspinall is going to knock out Curtis Blaydes in the 3rd, but I do think that this fight's going to be very good and very competitive in the beginning, but I just think that Tom Aspinall is going to run away with it. Next up, we have the stinky, boring, pathetic main event. Bilal Muhammad taking on Leon Edwards, and I don't even care. God, the fact that Bilal Muhammad might be champion sucks. It puts me to sleep just thinking about it. I'm taking Leon Edwards by a boring decision. Please, Leon Edwards, just fend off Bilal Muhammad. If this guy really becomes champion, he won't be that much. Leon's not that much more entertaining than Bilal, but he is by a little bit. So I'm going to take Leon Edwards by a stinky, boring, split decision maybe maybe he gets like a head kick or something. I don't even know, man. I think this fight's going to be super boring. I don't think either one's going to do much at all. And I just think that Leon Edwards is going to dance around Bilal Muhammad, throw a body kick every once in a while, leg kick, jab, just like 10 shots around, give the judges something to score. And yeah, I think Leon Edwards is going to beat up Bilal pretty easily, pretty handily. I think Leon Edwards has a problem where he kind of drops down to the same level as his opponents. And I think that he's going to beat Bilal Muhammad by a close, stinky decision. And still, baby, coming soon. Lock it in.